What's up guys, it's your boy Mr. Kera. So for those who don't know and haven't been paying attention, I moved to Canada. I've been here for about a year and a half, maybe more. I can't remember, you know, my brain don't remember things. It's a typical man's brain. And a lot of you have asked me in the comment section below or on Instagram, in which is Mr. Kera. If you haven't followed me, follow me now. Thank you very much. About how it's been moving to another country. Is it different? Have you come across any problems? Is it hard to adjust to a new country? And my answer is yes, it is. It's freaking hard. You have to get everything that you know, crumble it up into a little ball, shoot, and miss the trash can because, you know, I'm just not that good. But you get what I mean. Everything that you've learned, forget it, because it's all different. And these are the things that I had to adjust when I got here. But before I start talking about the things I had to adjust with in Canada, for the people that are gonna be commenting down below saying, hey, if you didn't want to come to Canada, then go home. You know, you shouldn't have come here in the beginning. And to those people I say, hey, this is just a YouTube video. Relax, chill out, go have some Tim Hortons. So when I came here with the money that I had, I was ecstatic because technically my money doubled. Well, it didn't double, it was kind of like 1.5 to the, you know how currency exchange works. So technically, I had more money, okay? Ching ching. So now in my mind, I'm rich until I went to the stores and started seeing their prices. Now to me, everything just seemed like it was just overly priced. It was expensive. Like, you know, I would go buy a chocolate bar. A chocolate bar from a gas station, I'll be specific, costs about $1.99. Now I know petrol stations, see that this is one of the things I had to adjust in my mind. Petrol stations. The chocolate bar is $1.99. For a chocolate bar that's this big, how can you pay $2? It just seemed like it was too much. A can of Red Bull in the UK, guys, correct me in the comment section below if I'm wrong, but when I left, it was £1.09. It might be £1.19, but let me know how much is a Red Bull right now. But in Canada, a Red Bull is $2.99. So to me, the prices seemed really high. Even the clothing, I just couldn't justify the actual prices, and I didn't want to buy anything. But as I adjusted, I later found out that it's the same. It's practically the same. If you just do the currency conversion, it becomes the same, apart from the Red Bull. I'm annoyed about the Red Bull. Red Bull is really, really expensive. You have to buy a 4-pack for it to make sense. And I don't want 4, I want 1. I'm really upset about the Red Bull price. Every day is a struggle. But I've come to understand that it's normal. There is nothing high about it whatsoever, and we actually get paid a little bit more than what we would in the UK. You know, so like if you earn more, then things are gonna cost more. So, but it's practically the same in equivalent to, like, you know, you see this graph I'm making right now, to the equivalent of how much you make, you know? I get paid good. You understand this graph, right? Basically, I'm over it. Apart from the Red Bull. I've had to drink Red Rain. I'm cheating on Red Bull. Another thing about the money is I haven't got used to the coins, right? Now I know a 50p is like this like hexagon, or, you know, I don't know the shapes, right? But you know, it's this big massive coin. I know that's 50p. I know the pound is like a gold coin. I know the £2 is a bigger gold coin with the silver part in the middle. I know the 20p is a little mini hexagon, octagon kind of thing. I know the shapes and sizes, so I can look at it and identify it. Now here in Canada, it's all round, okay? Given, yes, the $1, which is a, wait, what's it called again? Babe, what's a $1 called? A loonie. And a $2 is called a toonie. Now the $2 is kind of like our £2 with the bigger circle in the white and the silver thing. So that kind of makes sense to me. Now the loonie, $1 is a big one, and it's kind of like the you know, it's gold. It's kind of gold. Now, those ones I can understand. Very complicated. Not very complicated, very easy. It's the smaller ones I don't get. They're all round, and you have a 25, you have a 10, and a 5. The 25, okay, I'm kind of getting used to the 25-cent one, but the 5 cents and the 10 cents confuses me because the 5 cents coin is bigger than the 10 cents coin. How does that make sense? It's hard to kind of adjust. I'm getting there, or I'm just gonna start using my card. It's really hard. I'm getting hot just talking about money. Anyways, that was problem number 1. Problem number 2 is the food. Now, when I came to Canada, trust me, I was ecstatic because I have eaten everything there is to eat in the UK, and it just kind of got like all boring. You go McDonald's, you go Burger King, you go Safeway, not Safeway, Subway, and you know all the fast food chains. I'm not trying to do no sponsored crap here because they don't pay me. But when I came here, everything was new. You're like, oh my God, you can have like Wendy's, and we go to this place called Cactus Club. I go to more restaurants here, which is kind of cool. So there's loads of different food places to eat. So you're like, everything is brand new. And in the beginning, oh my God, we went out eating junk food everywhere. But now it's kind of getting a bit boring. We're trying to find like other things that we want to try and eat, and it's really hard. We end up seeing McDonald's or Wendy's or A&W. That's a sick one. I'm getting bored of it already. Now, the difference between Canada and the UK, I still think that the UK food places are better. Now, my biggest problem when it comes to food is I'm a Londoner, so therefore the fine delicacy that we have in London is chicken and chips, okay? In every single corner, there is a chicken and chip shop. There is Sam's, there is Dixie, there is Morley's, and there's other 50,000 different types of chicken chains. There are not that many chicken shops here in Vancouver. To me, right? I may not know of any other kind of places, but what they do have is KFC. They have Church's Chicken. Church's Chicken so far is the one. They've recently opened Popeyes, but you know, these are like the big chains. I want that nitty gritty, greasy, you know, 1 pound, 5 wings with a rat running around in, you know, in the kitchen kind of wings. You know, that's the kind of place that I want to eat at, but they don't have it. So I'm like really deprived. But Church's Chicken, that one's sick. Pieces are huge, and like, so, you know, that might be my favorite place. I'm kind of thinking that I might want to open up my own chicken shop because I'm so deprived of chicken and chips. I miss some spicy wings from Morley's. I miss some like chicken burgers from Dixie's. It's really hard. Instead of having a chicken shop on every single corner, what they have over here is a sushi shop on like every other corner, and that one's sick. I'm not gonna lie, sushi is my favorite food in the world, so it's become more convenient for me to eat sushi as much as I want. But that has been a problem. Another thing, one of the other finest delicacies of the UK is a doner kebab. Doner kebab. I might be wrong, it might be doner, E-R, doner. You know what I'm talking about, a doner kebab. Over here, it's a Donair. Not even the word kebab, it's a Donair. And the biggest shop franchise that we have over here is called the Donair Affair. I don't know what kind of affair a Donair is having, but I don't want nothing to do with it. The meat is not the same. There's no flies on the kebab, you know? There's no grease dripping down, like, you know, it's not the same. The meat is not the same. And they have, you know, they have beef, lamb, and chicken. You know, they have options. It's just not the same. And even if you find a place that has amazing meat, the salad's not the same. Guys, you know, if you go to a Turkish place, a Lebanese, an Arabic place, you will find the most immense type of salad everywhere. No, they don't have it over here. I once went into a doner place and said, can I have some halloumi cheese on my doner wrap? And they were like, what the hell is halloumi? What do you mean? What the hell is halloumi? It's cheese that don't melt. I can't explain what halloumi is, but like, it's tasty. You guys know it's tasty. So what I'm trying to say is the food stuff is very difficult. The first thing that happened when I came here that I knew the food was gonna be a difficulty is when I went to a restaurant and I said, can I have some burgers? What would you like the side order to be? Some chips. Sim looks at me and says, are you sure you want chips? Of course I want chips. What kind of dumb question is that? Of course I want some chips. Until it came to me and they put crisps with my burger. Do you get it? They call crisps chips over here, and they call chips in the UK fries. Do you know how many problems I had when it came to ordering food? You know, and I'm trying to keep my UK lingo. You know how you saw me say gas station when it's actually a petrol station, because it makes more sense because you're putting petroleum into your car, not gas. So now I have to say fries so that the way, why am I doing Star Trek signs in here? I don't know what's happening. What's up, babes? You want the roll of tissue? Okay. Yeah. You know you're interrupting my YouTube video, right?
Sorry, I need to clean.
I know you need to clean. I love you for that. Thank you.
Bye.
Mwah. Yeah, back to why was I doing this? Live long and prosper. And boy, do I miss me some Lebanese food. Shout out to Beirut Nights. If you haven't been to Beirut Nights, Google it. Some of the best Lebanese food I have ever had in my life. But before you think that I'm complaining all about the food, I'm not, okay? There are food places that are absolutely amazing, and I love the fact that I'm trying new things every single day. So, you know, Canadians, chill out. I know you love it. Oh, I just thought about it right now. Tim Hortons is the bomb. Oh my God. When I first came here and I heard about Tim Hortons and I went in and it's a coffee shop with some stuff, I was like, what's the hype? What is the hype of all the Canadians saying, oh, I love me a double double? That was my Canadian. I don't even know what the hell kind of accent was that, or let alone what kind of English that was. But I have to say, we need me some Tim Hortons in the UK. It's amazing. It's a one-stop shop for like breakfast, coffee, and donuts. Trust me, big up Tim Hortons. The next thing I had to adjust to was the water, okay? As soon as I landed, I was like, oh man, the flight was crazy. Can I get a glass of water, please? it's different. And they keep saying that it's better than the UK, and I'm like, whoa, it's like a Londoner going to Birmingham and drinking Birmingham water, and they say, hey, our water's more fresh and your London water is disgusting. Hey, I kind of like the London water being disgusting, apparently. You know, I know it's bad for me, now I know, but like, the water is just like, there's a difference between Evian and Volvic. You know, I don't know if you guys know this, but when you drink Evian, it's nice and you know, but when you drink Volvic, it tastes dirty. Give this video a like if you know what I'm talking about when you go to Birmingham water, and then the difference between Evian and Volvic. Okay, just give me a like. It was like that. It was like I was drinking Volvic water when I wanted Evian, and I couldn't do it. I could not do it, and they were like, oh, but our water's better. When you go back to the UK, you'll find out that the UK water is disgusting. I was like, this will never happen. I actually, till this day, for the like year and a half or however long I've been here now, drink bottled water. It's the nearest thing I can get to UK water. But I have to say this, the last time I went to the UK and I drank water from the tap, it was disgusting. I don't understand. I guess I've adjusted here now. I still won't drink like tap water. I'll still kind of get filtered water from like the fridge. But there is a significant difference, and I think I've adjusted to cleaner water. You know, I don't know. Let me know if you have been to Canada and you have this problem with like the water. You know, just let me know. And they always take the piss at me when I say water. Water? You mean water? No, I mean water. Water? Canadians, chill out. Okay, don't leave hate. What else was there? What else was there? Driving. Wow. Forget about everything you learned about driving in the UK, right? Just forget it. Or what you can do is like install a mirror in your brain so that everything just gets flipped to the other side. It don't make sense. We drive on the left-hand side in the UK. Oh, wow. Sorry, that was nasty. We drive on the left-hand side in the UK, and that to us, that's normal, right? Over here, they drive on the right-hand side. To them, it's normal because you would drive on the right side to drive, what did they say? We drive on the right side. You guys driving on the drive. I'm trying to make a joke and it's not happening. Now with that, once you think that you've adjusted to it, it's not a problem until you drive manual, okay? Now you drive manual and you got your hands on the steering wheel and everything like that, and you're driving in the UK and your steering wheel is on the right-hand side of the car, right? You're adjusting the gears with your left hand, you know? You know, it's, what am I doing? Frick, I haven't made a video in a long time. I'm being a dumbass on the video. Stop messaging me. You know, you're driving and then, you know, the gear stick is in your left hand side and everything's just like normal, right? Now, when I started driving over here, it was fine. You know, I was like, cool. I know that first of all, the steering wheel is on the left hand side now. And I know I have to change gears with my right hand. Now, I've never had any practice driving a car with my right hand changing the gears. So every time I drive, I would be like, driving, oh, I need to change the gear, and my hand would go to nothing. There's nothing here on this side. So, oh shit, and then I have to put my hand on here. So that was a big problem for me. I had to like mentally think about it and doing all this stuff. I had to really learn how to drive again once I almost drove over 2 Chinese women. Yeah, I was taking a left turn, and it's like us taking a right turn in the UK, you kind of go forward and right? But when you want to turn left here, you have to go forward and left. Yeah, when you want to take a right-hand turn, it's like taking a left-hand turn. You know, it's basically mirror image kind of thing. I almost ran over 2 Chinese ladies at 6 o'clock in the morning because I had the confusion of changing the gears. So, woo! I pressed the brakes at the right time. The reason why I had a problem is because the pedestrians have right of way. So while I'm trying to take a left-hand turn, they're allowed to walk at any given time they kind of want to. They still have like the lights and stuff telling them when to walk, but if you mess up, it was their right of way, and you done, you finish. So you always have to pay attention. Also, you can take a right turn when it's a red light. That was very confusing. When there's a red light, you could take a right turn and merge in, but make sure you look for the pedestrians because they're walking. So those kind of things were hard to adjust. Now, the way I learned is I actually started taking lessons again because I had to. I didn't have a choice because I'm going crazy, and I bought myself an automatic car, so I don't even have to think about changing gears. But a year and a half later, I'm perfect. It's the norm for me. I used to kind of like swerve a little bit to the side a little bit because like the roads are so big, I don't know how to stay in a lane, because in London the roads are so narrow. You're like, me, I know what to do, and you know how to drive in London, and you know you can be like this much away from like the car on the right of you, but you know how much space you have. Over here you've got like this much space, so you feel like you can just go, yeah, there's loads of room, we can do it. No, you dumbass, just stay in a freaking straight line. But I bought a car that gives me auto assist, so it keeps me in line. That to me was kind of the major thing that I had to adjust here. I'm good now, but it was the most scariest thing ever because, whoo, driving on the other side of the road is a scary thing. I just hope that when I go back to the UK, I can drive on the left-hand side of the road and not kill anyone. Crossing my fingers, you know. And the last thing you guys asked was, have I changed? I personally think I haven't changed at all. I don't know how I would change. I feel like an accent would slowly, here's my graph again, guys. I feel like I'll accidentally merge into like a Canadian accent, but I'm like mentally not trying to. So like every time I speak and I find myself saying a word in Canadian accent, like the garage, yeah, right? We say garage, they say garage. Anytime I say a word that is Canadian, I correct myself straight away because I don't want to lose who I am. So I feel like the way I talk is the same. You tell me. I feel like anytime I used to make YouTube videos anyway, I'd kind of throw in an American kind of twang into it. I don't know why I ever used to do that. Whenever I act on a camera, some American accent comes up, and I don't know why. I think it's all the movies that I've watched. I want to be British born but live in Canada. There is an Irish guy who lives down the street. He's been here for like 40 years and he still has this Irish accent. So I am hopeful that I will still have the kind of British accent that I have. Other than that, people are saying, why did you leave London? London is the best place in the world. And like, I guess I never saw that. I feel like I'm the type of person I'm happy where I'm with the people that make me happy. Yes, given I left my immediate family and my friends, and that was another thing that I had to adjust to, is leaving your house, leaving your friends, having to make new friends here, which is... Woo. I feel like there are some other things that I've had to adjust with. If you want to see a part 2 of this, then give this video a like and let me know, and I'll tell you some other things because I've just thought of some more things that I've had to adjust with. I wanted to make this video just to answer some of you guys' questions, so I hope I have. If you do have any other questions about the lifestyle in Canada or anything that I've kind of been talking about, then leave a comment down below. I'll have a look at it and maybe I might make a video about it. And if you have made it to the end of the video, please check out the poll that is in the corner right there. It will help me figure out what video I should do next, and you guys have a say in it. If you are new to the channel and you enjoyed what you saw, then punch that subscribe button and I will see you next time. Holla!